Operator. I'm going to give you an update here. I have Sergeant Martinez, Lieutenant Bennett. They're going to give you the start and hopefully the ending of this right here. So I'm going to turn it over to them after they're through. If you have any questions, we'll answer them to the best of our ability. We're kind of crying right now because of the gas and everything.
Oh.
Sergeant?
Good afternoon. Oscar Martinez, Sergeant for the Liberty County Sheriff's Office. At approximately 0900 hours, we conducted 2 shakedowns in 2 other dorms at the jail. During the moment, some of the inmates did not agree with the shakedown. They were listening to us at the beginning, and after maybe 30 minutes to 45 minutes, they started breaking windows, they started throwing stuff, and they started securing themselves and tying up clothing in our area and against the doors and the bean slot. At that point, we realized that they were trying to break through the windows to get out. There was enough deputies, but by the time we realized we were outnumbered and we had to evacuate the hallway, secure the hallway, and we waited for more additional units to show up. And I'll leave it for Lieutenant Bennett to take over.
Hey, good afternoon. Lieutenant Bennett, Liberty County Sheriff's Office. We got a call about it from jail staff and from Sergeant Martinez. Look, these guys don't want to be shook down. They don't want to have stuff that they're bringing in, getting taken away from them. And they took over the dorms, and we had to go in with force and take back our facility, which we did exactly to that. We were able to go in. 2 dorms had taken over their doors, started busting their windows. We were able to get one right away from just our visible force as we walk in to lay down. We flex cuffed them, had them all squared away, and we started focusing on the other dorm that was involved. That dorm was a little bit more agitated and worked up. There was 4 or 5 main instigators involved in that. Other ones going along with it. We were trying to communicate them from the outside and the inside, telling them, listen, if you're not involved in this, get on the ground. Some of them did cooperate, but there were several that were not cooperating, would not allow us to get into the door. They had tied sheets to the door to not allow us inside, started blocking view of the windows that they hadn't already busted out. There's 2 layers of windows. We were not able to gas it initially because they had a bean slot as a small opening in the side of the door for us to get through. We were able to make entry. We did use chemical agents. We let them set into chemical agents for a little bit. After probably 30 minutes, we were able to get them to calm down enough to go inside and then execute and take back over the facility. So as of right now, we have one that's saying that he's been injured. He was one of the main instigators involved. Once we made entry, everybody was on the ground willing to cooperate. We were able to flex cuff them. I think one did start to resist, the individual that was the main instigator, but he at this point has been taken to the hospital to be checked. Everybody else right now is secured, put away, and we're working on seeing what kind of damage we have and how we're going to secure our facility again.
Will you have to send inmates to another facility tonight?
We're trying to find a location that's the problem with our jail. We're full capacity. I called Jasper County, they're full capacity. Newton County's full capacity. I've still got a couple other people to call to see if we can get them out and see if we can get them there. I would like to say, before we get through all this, I want to thank the Liberty Fire Department, Liberty PD. Every PD has responded, every constable has responded. I can't name everybody that was here that helped. Oh, DPS was there, the Rangers were here. When the call for help went out, it was all united. That's one good thing about us working together. Even the district attorney came out to supervise, make sure we were legal and everything, right? So, yeah, so I want to thank them all. But these guys here, they're very, very well trained. Our SRT team, Liberty County SRT team, was awesome going in and making entry and the things they do. But I just want to thank everybody. It was a team effort.
Can I say one more thing, Sheriff?
Yes, you may.
Listen, if you get locked up in Liberty County and this DA's office gives you a significant amount of time and you're going to be sent to TDCJ, you're not going to come in this facility and run it. If you think that you're going to get out, you're wrong. If you think you're going to cause problems, it's not going to be squashed, you're wrong. If you come to Liberty County and you get arrested, you're going to be seeing a judge, you're going to be going to court, but while you're here, you're going to be treated fairly, respectfully, and we expect the same thing from you. We treat you the way that you treat us, and this right here is totally unacceptable. And we have the main instigators, and they're going to be charged with this, and we'll be moving forward with it.
Will you be sending out a press release with names later of the people that were being charged with instigating the riot?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Was this one of the larger dormitories in there, or was this one of the smaller dormitories?
Each one of the officer, how many people were in both dorms?
21 and 23. The main one that we were talking about was going to be a total of 23.
Okay.
Like I said, when we went in, the one dorm on the right with 21, they pretty much laid everything down. They were rioting full scale whenever we showed up. But once we showed up and they saw the force, they laid down. And we just focused on the other dorm. That one on the dorm that had the more people in it, or the ones that was giving us the most problem.
There have been some questions I've gotten about inmates that are in there from families. Is there a way they're going to be able to check on their family members, I guess, later today? What can they do?
Call admin building, they'll tell them
We'll make sure we set that up. I'll get with the admin staff for you, Sheriff, and make sure that everybody that was in that dorm is identified, which they already are. And if family members start to call in, then we'll make sure that they get an update on their family member.
Were any of the MS-13 people involved in the riot?
I couldn't tell you that right now, Miss Vanessa. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. Okay. All employees are okay? Nobody was injured?
And nobody was injured.
That's the main thing. We got our staff out safely. We were able to, in TDC, they call it CAPER, contain, alert, plan, execute, restore. They contained it perfectly, which allowed us the opportunity to alert their proper people and then plan, execute, and then restore it. And that's exactly what we did. It worked out very well. Unfortunately, it happened, but it worked out very well. We took control. I was thinking we were going to be here for a lot longer. We did it very quickly, very efficiently, and very professionally.
I believe the use of force that we showed going in, they knew that they meant business. So that's my phobia of crickets here.
Did you say how many inmates were involved?
It's 21,
21.
and 23.
23.
Two different dorms.
Two different doors, 21 in one dorm,
Okay.
23 in the other dorm.
But to answer your question, it is one of the larger dorms in the facility. Both of them.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank y'all very much.
Thank y'all.
you.